Now we'll look at infill. This determines how much plastic actually goes inside your model. We have 0 or no infill at all the way up to 100%, which is completely filled in. So let's look at an example. Here we have our little fox model, and if we want to see inside, we're going to have to cut this little guy open. I'm just kidding. I printed out examples for us to look at. Here we have an example of 0 infill with nothing inside, and here is our 100% infill that is totally filled in. We also have a 20% infill, which you can see has these large triangles of plastic to support the outside, and 60%, which has a denser network of triangles. Infill matters because it helps determine how strong your model is. If I try and squish the one with 0 infill, you see it's easy for me to do so, and if a whole model was printed like this, it would be easy to break. I can't squish the 100% at all, but I also can't squish the 60%, and I can't really even squish 20%. So even just a little bit of infill makes a difference in how strong your model is. So let's take a look at the difference in print time. If I set our model to 20% infill and click slice, it prints in 3 hours and 26 minutes. If I set it to 0 and click slice, we see it prints in 2 hours and 6 minutes, so a little bit faster, but not much. If I set it to 60% infill, it prints in 5 hours and 45 minutes, so just over 2 hours longer. And if I go all the way to 100% infill, it prints in 14 hours and 54 minutes. So adding more infill can really up your print time, but as we demonstrated, you don't really need that much to make your model strong. 20% infill should work unless it's something like a wrench or a tool that you're actually going to be using, or a part that's going to be bearing weight. Those would be the only reasons that you would need more than 20% infill. For everything else, that'll work perfectly.